Hello everyone and welcome to FTB Interactions Remastered, Episode 3. Today, we need to get into steam power, so let's get started. So, this is what the bronze was for, making a bronze hull, and also the brass. Ta-da! I don't know how many we'll need. We've got tons of bronze. I made loads and loads and loads. We also may need some bricked bronze hulls. I'm not sure. So let me just have maybe a little investigate just to see what sort of amounts we need. What a shame it would be to let all these strainers that we made earlier go to waste. Luckily, they are still useful, because we still need clay, and I'm lazy and I don't want to have to go mine it. Already, we've got 3 clay just from having it here. 6 clay, tons. I've made loads of strainers. They're cheap. The strainer net things, these are cheap now. We have so much cotton. I made more than we even need. There's tons in here still as well. We just don't need, to worry about mining clay when we can just do that. And we do need clay because for these bricked bronze hulls, we need clay. So what else can we do? During one fairly brief night, we get almost 4 stacks or 3.5 stacks of clay. So, it's pretty efficient. We also need to get some more wood to start that off. So instead of getting more wood, like I probably need for the coke ovens, we are going to try and upgrade them, or at least a couple of them, to become improved coke ovens. So we'll need at least 18 bronze or bricked bronze hulls and an improved coke oven, which is, well, I assume it's durable. It seems like there might be a fair bit of microcrafting within this, but probably nothing we can't handle. I can't wait till we get a forge hammer or something that just makes life a little easier. This thing. Oh dear, we're not there yet though. We'll get there in time. I think we've gotten a little ahead of ourselves, actually. So, I don't think I can actually use any of these coke ovens right now for the simple fact that, they need steel. So it's a little odd that they appear now, even though it does give us our first LV circuit, which is nice. Obviously, this is for a little later. So, we have a lot of bricked hulls, but probably not a good need for them. I did not know I could vein my knees. That's very useful. So I guess we're going to have to just stick with the normal ones for now, which is fine, really. But yes, I was a bit over-ambitious, but now well, hopefully we need all of these because I don't know what else I'm going to do with them. All the machines that we get to make soon, as in very soon, are steam-powered. Therefore, we need to produce steam, and to produce steam, we can make a multi-block steam oven. So let's do that. I wonder if this actually favourites them. Oh, it does. Well, that's useful. Yep, okay, steam oven time. And I think if I click usages... Oh, it's kind of cute. That's fun. I like it. Okay, let's see how easy this is to make. Oh my goodness, I figured out what noise this thing was making. It's fence gate open. Oh, that's been bothering me for so long. I had absolutely no idea what it was. It sounds like zombies breaking doors down. That's not a noise in the muffler. Oh, thank goodness. Firstly, we're going to need 8 bronze machine casing, 4 bronze frame boxes, 8 bronze firebox casing, a steam furnace, and actually, I think I've gotten confused again. So these diamond quests are questline completions. So I didn't really realize this one was unlocked until just now. So I think actually we need to do this one first. Because I can't make this, actually. I need Invar. I don't have Invar. I can't make Invar without machines. So actually, we need to make some small solid fuel boilers, which probably actually makes more sense than making a multi-block to start with. I don't know why I didn't really think about that, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll need everything in the future anyway, so instead of whatever I was doing, let's choose some more of our bronze plates. I don't know how many of these I need. 5? Yay, we did it, we made 5. Ignore my mistakes. I've never done Greg Tech before, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm not an expert. So before we get into steam power, I think I want to go on a bit of a magical tangent, and that's because we can get an unending bowl, which is an infinite water source, and that's from roots. So we need to do fake crafting. The actual roots ingredients are nice and easy. We can get an ever full urn because we got the research from the quest book, but we do need a fake crafter. And to get the fake crafter, the recipe is very cheap, but we need a luminous crafting table. That should be fine. We can craft on pretty easily. But we also need a resonating wand to be able to use it. And to get a resonating wand, we need demonic will. And to get demonic will, we need a rudimentary snare. And to get a rudimentary snare, we need coagulated blood. So I think we probably need to cook up some rotten flesh in our melter. So it should be quite a short tangent. It just involves a lot of mods, but it should be fine. First things first, we need a drying rack. We also need to cook 4 rotten flesh in our porcelain melter. And this will give us a coagulated blood drop. If we put the blood on a drying rack, we will get our coagulated blood drop, which will allow us to make our snares. Probably best to get a few of these. We're also going to need some wire cutters, so let's make them. And now we can make some rudimentary snares. Oh, they only stack to 16, I forgot that. And now, for the first time ever in this pack, it is daytime, where I need it to be nighttime. I have captured a duck. He's my friend now. You're not leaving soon. Well, that's not gone very well. Let's try that again. Okay, we got a will. I don't want to get any more. That'll do for now. Terrifying. We can now make ourselves a resonating wand. Using an alchemy array, some marble, and some low-grade charcoal, we should be able to make ourselves some sooty marble. Lovely. We can now make a luminous crafting table. And now, with some hard-gotten sky access, we should be able to make this thing. Oh, does it have to be mineral saplings? 2 seconds. Okay, mineral saplings gotten. Ta-da! Our Fey crafter. To make a Jugonia, which is what we need for the unending bowl, we need blue dye. And I'm not sure if we can get it from a flower or not. Otherwise, we're going to go and have to find a lapis vein. Oh, most joyous joys. The flower right next to our base gives us blue dye. So no searching for mining today. I let my duck out. He's left. He's over there somewhere. He's gonna get killed by zombies. I'm sad. I'm sorry, Mr. Duck. Please come home. I've set my pyre up over here because I believe this will probably be the place where it'll do the least amount of damage. But to make a Jugonia, it is in the pyre. We need grass, a lily pad, terra moss, sugar, and blue dye. Oh, I got blinded. And there we are. Jugonia. A sea cow's delight. How lovely. Okay, so these plant like normal flowers, in fact. Oh, do they not? How strange. Oh, no, they need to be planted on a special roots soil. This stuff. Yes, we need to make a little bit of this. Being in a biome that has moss stone everywhere is really useful when you have roots. It means you can get terra moss nice and easily. And to make ourselves some lovely root soil, we need a grove supplication ritual, which I completely forgot about. So basically, we need a grove stone to actually get this to work. Oh, and that's another... What's this then? Okay, I found another tangent to go on. Right, there is a way to automate this nacra stuff, but we can't do that quite yet. So we're just going to do a one-time craft. We only need 4 arcane stones, so it should be fine. Well, since it's nighttime and I am going to need some rock crystals, let's do this. I assume this means there are rock crystals under here, which is quite useful because it's safe and I don't have to go into the darkness, so I guess I can dig down and have a look. Let's dig down in a safe way at least. Yay, we found it! That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think there's a bit more just here. Yay, woohoo! We're also going to need some gold nuggets, which you have to get out of a smeltery, which is a bit strange, but there we go. And by strange, I mean it is actually probably more logical, but still. And now, if I dig a little hole, we need to chuck a gold nugget in. Ooh, yay, we got it. So let's do that again. We can now make 8 nacra blocks. Combine that with a V crystal to get arcane stone. Cut 1 in half to get 2 slabs. And break the saw in the process. And craft it in the luminous crafting table. Ta-da! So now we have the grove stone. We need to turn it on basically, which involves the grove supplication ritual, which is why we needed the rock crystal. We are also going to need a mystical petal, a sapling, I think it has to be a magic sapling, which is fine, and some petals. To make petals, it's just sort of basic. So we should be fine. First up, the mortar, and next, the pestle. We only need one petal right now, so I'll put it in and right click, and there we go, petals. To make things a bit easier, if we take one of our Jugonias, some covalence dust and a bit of mana, we can make ourselves a mystical blue petal, which will work nicely in this recipe. So, for the grove supplication ritual, it should be a magical sapling, a wild root, petals, a rock crystal, and if it goes in, there you go, and a mystical blue petal. Oh, and I get blinded again, and this should activate our grove stone. Yay, it's working. We are also going to need an ever full urn for the quest. So to do that, we need 30 aqua, 10 fabrico, and 10 terra, which is 3 boats, 10 string, and 2 dirt, and then a flower pot. And we're going to throw some quartz slithers in. Oh, we'll need a bit more water, I think, to clean up the mess. Okay, well, there might be more mess in there, but whatever, I can't clean it up. There we go, ever full urn. And now, after that tangent, if we take the 2 Jugonia, the ever full urn, a rune stone, and some terra moss, we right click it with our knife. Ta-da! One unending bowl, and therefore infinite water. And we got quite a few rewards from doing all of that, including pressurized fluid conduits from Ender.io. And these, which, ooh. Well, they're quite nice, aren't they? Do they stick to walls? Oh my goodness. Oh, go away, candles. Now that is a cool door. Well, I've been lighting up the island a little bit. I found a redstone vein, which is very useful because with redstone we'll be able to make ourselves our first dank, which isn't going to be a very big dank, but that's completely fine. We only need... Well, actually, we don't really need that much redstone. We've probably got enough already. I just don't want to have to keep picking up the cobble when I'm mining. It takes a lot of inventory space. With our newfound redstone, we should be able to make ourselves 5 dank null panels, and therefore a dank null. We can only make the little baby one for now. Everything else is gated. For example, the next one is gated by MV, and this one's LUV, so we'll just stick with this one for now. To be honest, all we really need to put in it is cobblestone, and we don't need to save a lot of it, so the smallest one shouldn't really be a problem. But yeah, redstone. And now I'm going to have to wait for the night to actually do any more mining, or anything, to be quite honest. We have managed to light up a substantial part of the island. I should probably light this little bit up here, but the problem is this is like a chasm, so little bits get missed. Apart from that, we are fairly safe, sort of. There's probably a few bits and bobs within here that I've missed, but we're getting there. I've also added our missing 7th coke oven since we can't upgrade them quite yet, so I thought that would be good. I'm not quite sure where I want to put the steam machines. I was thinking maybe another square over here might be the best. Not sure about this, to be honest, but... whatever. Also, yes, we seem to have missed a dark spot. Come and freeze, mister. Come on, we could... There we go. Oh my god. Come on. He makes a terrible noise. Okay, there we go. He's frozen. We can just light these trees up a bit more. Typical that I missed a space right here. Now we've got a friend. How do we get rid of these guys? And we're just going to have to end up burying them? There's tons of them everywhere. Okay, we have 4 squares for steam. Hopefully, if I'm not lazy, I'll build a facade around this. We will have a nice little steam factory going on, but I just wanted some space for spiders to come and get me, of course. Not to build steam machines. I might wait until the daytime. I mean, we're pretty lit up around here, but there's still a bit of darkness close by, so I'll wait till the day and then we can start progressing in the steam age, I suppose. We're also going to need some actual machines, so let's make an alloy smelter, a steam compressor, a steam extractor, and a forge hammer. We can't make the steam macerator yet because we need 2 diamonds, and to get diamonds we needed something else. I can't quite remember which machine it was now. The forge hammer. Right, it's just coming up day, so we should be alright. If we go to our steam area, I'm not really sure what order to put these in, so we'll just do it semi-randomly. I've put them one up so we can put our hoppers underneath and have them be slightly automatic. I have also already put our steam solid fuel boilers here. They are using the lovely ender fluid conduits, or the pressurized fluid conduits that I got from the quest with the unending bowl, so they should all be full. If I'm being perfectly honest, I've got absolutely no idea how any of this works. Oh, I probably need the wrench though? Oh yeah, we can connect things. Oh, I'm not very good at getting the hitbox, mind you. There we go. Can I do the thing where you can make the pipes only go in a certain direction? Is that shift? No. Oh, I guess we can... okay, well, this will take me a bit to figure out. Okay, well, I've done something. I don't know if that's correct. I really don't know if that's correct, but whatever. Also, apparently rain doesn't hurt machines in this one, so they're fine to be outside. I've got a fair bit of charcoal, so let's... oh, we've already got ashes. Right, I assume... Oh, they're heating up. I assume these get hot. I don't understand what the average worst numbers mean, so I guess we wait for them to start producing some steam, and then hopefully we can forge hammer the diamonds. Is steam power LV or not? Oh, it says there's a steam pitcher, so I'd assume it would work. We don't actually want to do too many of these, because if we can get... Oh... No, never mind. I was going to say we could get 4 diamonds a go, but I thought it was just a linking tool recipe, not the Starlight Infusion recipe. So actually, no, I'd rather just go find more diamonds. So which one's the forge hammer? You? Oh, no. I don't think we've got power yet, have we? No, they're still heating up, so I guess we just need to wait. It's working! I think we're just waiting for the buildup of steam right now, so it's very slow, but that's our first diamond. Yay, we made the advancement, so it's working. I think it's working. My main issue right now is we have a backlog of creosote, and I don't have anywhere to put it. I assume, can I make... oh no, not that. I will see about a tank. Maybe I can just make a nice little... Oh, drum. Oh yes, I can make one of them. Well, steel drum would be... Oh, aluminium drum. I don't think... No, we don't have any of that. Okay, I guess we can make some bronze drums, I suppose, and put creosote in that. So I'm going to make 7 bronze drums, which should all get filled up in a second. He's back! Duck friend, hello! Please don't die. And because these should all fill up instantly, I'm just going to extract the creosote like this and not set it up to be automatic. I don't think this actually works. I don't know how we got a diamond out of this. The tank is full now, but it doesn't do anything. That's only mildly confusing, but confusing nonetheless. I've instead been told by the quest book, which says I can use a forge hammer to process diamond. I have to assume steam machines are just ULV and they don't do any LV, even though we already got a diamond out of it. And then we just need to go and have a look for some crystal shrines to see if we can find another diamond. So I guess I'll do that in the morning. I'm new to Greg Tech. I don't really understand any of this stuff. What is this place? I just found it while looking for other things. Should we have a look? I think this actually hammer's faster going down, but it'll run out of durability. Well, hopefully it's not got some evil spawners, because I've only got 3 hearts left and I'd like to not die. Oh, is the floor just gonna... Oh... Right, no thank you. I think no for today. Okay, there's a couple of things for us to be working on. Firstly, the bronze pipes we made aren't the best. We can make potton pipes, but we need lead, so it might be good to find a lead vein. And also, the quest book then talks about the infernal furnace from Thorncraft, and how we can use that to make steel. So what we need for that is some obsidian, iron bars, which should be easy enough to make. Sailor Mundus swifts we have, but we need nether bricks, and they're actually fairly easy to make. We just need fire bricks from Greg Tech, so that's 48 fire bricks, and then which we need the compressor for, which is 48 clay dust and 48 brick dust. So if we use a Greg Tech mortar and pestle to break clay and bricks, we get, I think, 1 dust per clay block, but if we use the roots one, we get one each. It's a 1-to-1. So this is much more efficient, and also I love this little thing, so I'm quite happy to do it. So now we can have our fire clay dust, and I think this needs to go in the compressor. Did we make a compressor? I assume so. Yes. Oh, look, and it works because this is ULV. I'm learning. Shouldn't go out at night. Oh dear. Oh, I'm very silly. I think I need to put like a little venting port on top of all of these so they work, which is probably why we only got 1 diamond. Oh, look. I feel very silly now. Oh, so very silly. Whatever. We figured it out. As I said, I'm learning. But now we should be able to make our steam macerator, which is the last machine we needed. Yay. I'm going to chuck a bunch of iron in here to get some iron plates. It's a 3-to-2 recipe, so it's slightly more efficient than it was before. I want some hoppers. I don't know if I put a hopper on top, it'll stop the machine working. So I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, we can output, we can't input. Can I? Okay, careful, everything. I knew that would hurt. I'm not silly. So yes, we can output, we can't input. So I mean, that's fine, that'll do for now, won't it? Outputting automatically. Sure, we can live with just that. Okay, I've compressed and cooked our fire bricks, and to turn them into the fire bricks to put into the pure daisy, we need a bit of creosote oil, which we have tons of, and if our hammer doesn't break, there we go, 12 Greg Tech fire bricks, and if I put them around the lovely pure daisy, we should, soon enough, get our nether bricks. We're going to need some arcane bellows. I don't have a lot of leather right now. I've put the ground traps back on. There we go. 1, 2, 3 arcane bellows. That'll do for now. And I think we have everything to make the arcane furnace. So I do think we need a bucket of lava, which I'll get in a minute. Oh, okay. Here goes nothing. Yay! It worked. We have an infernal furnace. So we need one more set of arcane bellows, I think, to fully be productive. So what we do with this is we chuck in wrought iron nuggets and we get steel nuggets. Oh no, we put in crude iron and we get steel nuggets. So we get more steel nuggets if we have more bellows, up to 10. So I assume 4 bellows, so we need literally 1 more leather and we should be good. And I think by crude iron they mean crude steel, and to make that we just need to put coal or coal dust or charcoal in an alloy smelter, or carbon dust with some iron. So let's do that. So I have a stack of charcoal, a stack of iron, and there it goes, the alloy smelter. Okay, I can make our final arcane bellows now, and apparently you can put it out on the bottom, so hopefully no invisible creepers come this time, but I've claimed the area, so they shouldn't actually damage anything. Just me, that's fine. I respawn, unlike the environment. Oh yes, so I assume is that on? It doesn't look on. Okay, that looks better. Let's do that. And 1, 2, okay, so now if I get the crude iron out of the alloy smelter, careful of the scary machines which will hurt me. Oh, that was really fast. You've already got most of it. Crude steel. Right, this isn't placed in a very good way to actually get on top of it, but that's fine. We can just go up here and let's just start with the 1. I'm kind of worried because I know this causes pain. Oh, that was really quick. Steel nuggets. And then if I bet, is it a compressor? Can I turn it? Yeah, if I compress it with our lovely compressor over here, which one is it? We'll get a steel ingot. And there we go, our first steel ingot. So now, for the quest reward, we get some more crude steel, some coal dust, some precantio, and a hungry chest, which is really what I wanted, because that means we can put it here, and then it'll chomp the steel nuggets as they come out, which is much better than me just standing and waiting. So let's just chuck a bunch in, I suppose, and let it cook up. See? Oh, I do love this. It's not making the animation where it chomps though. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, I can hopper in from the front, which is a little ugly, but workable. So now we have steel, we can basically get into LV, which is great. That's good progress. However, before we do that, it's probably a good idea to automate steam, which is explained in this tab. Mind you, I have no idea what a tree beacon is. I assume it breaks things. Your first tree farm. Use it to gather wooden saplings more easily. Okay, I assume it just breaks trees that grow near it, maybe? Not entirely sure what mods it from. Astral sorcery. Okay, so we should probably look into making that. And also then we can make our large boiler and other things. So where is it? It says here, this one. No, it actually says here, 3 industrial coke ovens should power a large bronze boiler at max capacity. If we have a large bronze boiler, it should get us into MV. We could also do 2, and we could potentially get into HV. So decisions, but that's what we're going to be working on next. So again, please bear with me. I have never done this before. Right, firstly we're going to need a light well, which is made like this. So it's just a bit of marble, some iron plates, a rock crystal, and a glass lens. I don't know if you heard that weird noise or not. And to get the glass lens, we just need to put glass in a smeltery and cast it into a gem cast, like that one. So this should be our glass lens. It'll take a minute to set, but the recipe in Whaler says it's a glass lens, so I'm sure it's correct. Because of the crystal, we can do astral sorcery during the day, so this should get us our light well. There we go. And we also need a glass lens for the crafting thing, the tree beacon. So I'll get that as well while we're here. Oh dear, I was trying to get some great wood, but apparently a sea serpent said no. And now it's becoming nighttime, so I guess I'm going to just have to wait a bit to recover all my stuff. That's a little annoying. Okay, we've been cooking up a bit of aquamarine in a light well. Hopefully we don't die while I do this. So, oh yes, it's cold, so it slowed us. Oh, okay, I think that's just a sea serpent in the sea. Oh yes, also this grows flowers everywhere. That's why there's leaves and stuff all over the place. Yeah, so this should be our tree beacon. Yay, tree beacon. We did it. Oh, I wasn't really expecting that. Right, well, here goes nothing. Oh, he's destroying things. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, he's dead. Okay. He didn't actually have much health. Oh, and I got loads of scales for that. That's nice. Can't make any armor out of it really though. Okay, well, that was only a little bit terrifying. I hope they don't do that again. Right, so I've looked up how the tree beacon works, and we're going to put it here. It would, when we build a structure around this, the tree will stay. So first we place a tree beacon, like so. Then we grow a tree. Oh, and it harvests it. Oh yes, and look, it drops things. So it doesn't seem to drop very much considering how big the tree is, mind you, but I guess it is sort of semi-automated. So we want to put an item filter. I assume it drops saplings as well. We got this from a quest reward and the advanced item collector, so I can put a chest down, which I made, put this on it with the filter and have a big radius, and hopefully we'll get all the wood off it. It said it made like, oh, it does say spruce wood astral sorcery, so that's interesting. Oh, and look, and there we got a sapling, so I can put that in the filter as well, like so, and now we should just get the sprucey rewards. So I guess that is step one complete, though I do feel like I'm going to have to keep growing the tree, which is not quite efficient, is it? These steam boilers seem fairly efficient. I feel like I've had them on for ages and they've hardly really used any charcoal at all. Oh, we've got way more of these, I didn't notice. But yeah, that's good. Now we've got steel, we can make our special coke ovens, because we can make solid steel machine casing now. However, we also need something else, because to actually make the hatches, we need glue. And glue can be made in several ways. We can use a centrifuge, but we don't have a centrifuge. Nope, no centrifuge. So the only way I think we can get it right now is through a crushing tub from Rustic, where we crush sticky resin. So it's 50 per sticky resin, so that's 10 per, so we need 30 sticky resin. I'm sure we've had sticky resin. I like doing my tree farming here. As you can see, most of the time the axe doesn't actually reach, but we should be able to grow this and get enough sticky resin this way. Yay. I made 2 because I don't like having leftover slabs. How does this work? I don't know why I've made 2. I don't really need 2. Do I just... Oh, that was nice and easy. Obviously, I'm not very good at maths because that's only made half of the stuff I need. And we need... Wait, was it 1,000? No, I am fine at maths, but I forgot that you can't only... I'd need another 10 to actually get it out of here. Right, well, I don't think the iron wrench is going to have enough durability for this, but... Oh, it did. Okay, we'll go. 10 of our casing, and oh, I think I just realised something. It's 500 per, and I made enough for 4. And we're making 9, so actually I need more sticky resin. Okay, this should be everything. So we want 3 output buses, 3 input buses, and 3 fluid output hatches. And that should be everything we need to make our coke ovens. And here we go! A lovely tower of coke ovens. And I think the quest book recommends to have 2 for coke and 1 for charcoal. Next up, we need to make a large bronze boiler, which will take the creosote and the charcoal / coke and go into this. I think for now I will actually just hook it up to the all for wood. I can change it later. I'm not quite sure how to automate coke yet, so that should be fine. I think we're going to make some tin item pipes. They seem good enough, and I'll connect them to the thingamabob. And then actually, that reminds me, maybe, was it potting? This? Maybe we should find some of this before we set this up properly. And by some of this, I mean some lead. that seems like a good idea. Apart from now it's becoming night. There should be some lead over there because I think it's hydrangea as it spawns in, so it should be easy enough to find. I've been out and about doing a lot of mining. I think I've probably depleted 4 or 5 veins at this point, but I'm actually very much enjoying the mining with my slightly faster tinker hammer. And there we go, 8 stacks of potent dust, which hopefully will be enough for now. I suppose we'll see, but I'll get this into our little furnace. So I've got ores in there, and this is completely full, and we've got all of this dust. So hopefully we'll be pretty good on supplies for a little bit anyway. But if not, I mean, got the whole world of veins. Though I don't know if I can mark these as depleted. Some of them definitely are, but they don't show up as depleted. So I'm sure that's not going to get confusing. I've been a silly Billy. I don't think, at least item pipes won't work because you don't have a conveyor module, so this is pointless. And yeah, okay, that was silly because look, even this says that it's good to have conveyor belts to do it instead, so I don't know what I was playing at. Yeah, and look, it even tells you that mechanism pipes are probably the next best option, so why on earth I thought you could just use tin pipes, but whatever, I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point. So I don't think I'm going to be able to like pipe up at all. I think my plan's going to be set up the large bronze boiler, and maybe not quite use it yet. Get into LV a little bit, then we can make logistical transporters and automate it a little better. Because I don't think these conveyor belts are going to be very ideal at all. So yeah, that'll be the plan. We'll see how that goes. We're just going to take things nice and slow so I don't get too confused. At least we can use the potting fluid pipes to fill this barrel with creosote oil. Yes, I did just fill these all by hand. It is not efficient in any sense of the word. This is actually producing loads of wood, even though it's not being cut down, so that's a great little thing. But yeah, we're doing all right. There we go, our charcoal is there. I think I got very confused about 2 of the quests, and I thought this quest was the same as this bronze boiler, which it obviously isn't. So I didn't click on this thinking I'd already made it, and this actually requires us to get into LV, which we can do. So where's the quest? This is the quest for getting into LV. We need an LV machine hull, we need tin cable, and we need black carpet. So let's do that. However, I'm going to need to find some sheep because I don't have any carpet, and we can't turn string into wool unless we have an assembler. We don't have an assembler. Yes, and we need the carpet first. So I'm going to have to find some sheep, but now it's just becoming nighttime because that's what happens. So we'll oh no, I was going to say we can focus on making the we can make some LV machine casing. That only takes steel. I have started some batch crafting. We are making lots of crude steel to turn into normal steel. We have made a lot of bronze. I think I'm forge hammering a lot of it, so we have bronze plates, so we can make more machines, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm also not sure what I would replace a tinker smelter with a steam one. This one's perfectly good as it is, and yes, I could probably make it bigger, but it's fine. It works pretty fast. It takes lava, which is nice and easy for me to get. I don't see why I would ever change it until we get something that's like definitely faster and more efficient. Update. I've been playing a bit of GT&H on my Steam Deck, and I figured out that there's a thing where if I put a hopper here, it acts as a conveyor module, so we can automatically pipe things in. I don't think we can get things out. I need to get away from the zombie, but yes, we've got a hopper now, so now we can use the tin item pipes I made. Not a problem, but it is a problem if the zombie comes and kills me. And now, after a bit of building, we have a barn, which we can have 4 of the animals. I don't think there's anything else we need, but there we are, our sheep. And I have dyed them black. Yes, I bred them before I dyed them, so this one's white and will probably die, but it's okay. And we'll have pigs and chickens and cows, potentially, depending on what we need. But there we go. Animals. So now our black wool problem should be pretty solved, though I should hopefully be able to automate shearing them anyway. I've got some tin plates, I've got some wire cutters, so we should be able to make some tin wires like that. And then with a stack of black carpet and some string, we can make ourselves some tin cable. I've made up some steel plates, so let's make 5 LV machine casing, like so, and then we should be able to turn that into 5 LV machine hulls, which means we are now in the LV age. We get some ULV robot arms, we get a lovely trophy, and 4 LV machine hulls. Oh, and some vacuum tubes, which will be very useful. And there we go, also some more steel plates. So now we are technically in the LV age, even though I haven't actually started producing the power for it, we can, which is the most important thing. However, I think now we're in the LV age, I think it's a good time to wrap up today's episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.